Now that the reed has been formed and left to completely dry out for a day or more, you can start the finishing process. The first step is to retighten the wires. Put the reed back on the forming mandrel and, if possible, gently push it all the way down to the same place you initially formed it. It may not go all the way to the mark, but do your best to get it there without creating undue pressure on the reed, which could crack the blade. Make sure the wires are in the right place. Pull, then twist to tighten the wires, but don't pull and twist at the same time. The bottom and middle wires must be as tight as possible. Leave the top wire a little loose, but secure enough to stay in place. If a wire breaks, simply replace it with a new one. Crimp again like you did earlier when the cane was soaked. Crimp below the third wire first, then between the third and second wires, but never above the second wire. Crimping ensures that the tube will be formed as cylindrical as possible. Take the reed off and loosely drop it on the mandrel again. Retighten the wires where it landed on the mandrel. This means that you will tighten the wires above the forming mark on the mandrel. Trim the wires. Wiggle the wire stem up and down to check for proper tightness. The second and third wires are tight enough if only the stem moves and the wires don't rock around the tube. The first wire should be loose enough to rock back and forth on the reed a little, but still stay in place.